Hey there guys. Now when you burn a piece of white paper until it turns completely to ash, what do you think would happen to the quantity of matter in the paper? Would the matter in the piece of paper be destroyed? Most people would answer yes, because the white paper can no longer be retrieved once it is burnt. But the surprising answer is no. If the matter in the piece of paper is actually being destroyed, then one of the laws of chemical combination would have been violated. You see, when chemical changes take place, they do so according to some basic laws. We have 4 laws of chemical combination which must be obeyed during a chemical reaction or a chemical change. These laws include 1. The law of conservation of mass or matter. 2. The law of constant composition, which is also known as the law of definite proportion. 3. The law of multiple proportion. And 4th, the law of reciprocal proportion. To understand the reason why the matter in a piece of paper is not actually being destroyed during combustion, we shall be talking about the law of conservation of mass or matter in this lesson. If it is possible for us to measure the mass of the smoke or gases generated from burning the paper and then add it up to the mass of the ash produced after burning, that total mass would be equivalent to the sum of the mass of the paper before burning and the mass of oxygen gas from air used up during the burning. The mass of oxygen is included because without oxygen in air, that paper will not burn. Now let's assume that the mass of the paper before burning is 18 grams, the mass of oxygen from air used up is 2 grams, and the mass of the ash left behind after burning is 4 grams. Then the mass of the smoke generated during the combustion would be 16 grams. The reason for this is that when we add the mass of the ash, which is 4 grams, to the mass of the smoke generated, which is 16 grams, we would get the sum of the mass of the paper and the oxygen gas used from air. That is 4 grams plus 16 grams, which equals 20 grams. This is in harmony with the law of conservation of matter or mass, which states that during a chemical reaction, matter can neither be created nor destroyed, but can only be changed from one form to another. In the case of a burning paper, the matter present in it is not being destroyed. It is only being converted to other forms, which include the ash and smoke that you see. Before we conclude our lesson for today, let's test our knowledge of the law of conservation of matter using another familiar example. If a tree of mass 300 kg is burnt down completely and the mass of the ash left is only 10 kg, would you need to wonder where the other 290 kg went? Or would you begin to think that 290 kg part of the tree has been destroyed? No. With your knowledge of the law of conservation of mass, you now know that this part of the mass of the tree must have been converted to smoke and other gases that have escaped. In summary, the law of conservation of mass states that during a chemical reaction, matter can neither be created nor destroyed, but can be changed from one form to another. In the next lesson, we shall be discussing another law of chemical combination, which is the law of constant composition. Bye for now.